What up, guys? I'm back with another video. I'm here to talk about Dr. Dre releasing his debut solo album, The Chronic. Definitely a West Coast classic right here. And it was released through N.W.A Records, along with Interscope Records, and distributed by Priority. And the recording sessions took place at N.W.A Studios in LA and Bernie Grundman Mastering in Hollywood. And it was Dr. Dre's first solo debut after he departed from N.W.A and its label Ruthless over a financial dispute. And it includes insults towards Ruthless Records and the owner and former member Eazy-E, and it features many appearances by then emerging American rapper Snoop D-O-G-G, Doggy Dogg, well, Snoop Doggy Dogg, that's what he was called, Snoop Dogg, who used the album as a launch pad for boosting his solo career. The album's title derives from a slang term for high-grade cannabis, and its cover is a homage to the Zig-Zag rolling papers. And in the year of 2023, it's to celebrate its 30th anniversary, and the album was reissued by Dr. Dre's current label, Aftermath Entertainment and N.W.A Records and Interscope. And the album reached number 3 on the Billboard 200, and it has been certified triple platinum with sales of 3 million copies in the US, making Dre as one of the top 10 best-selling American performing artists of 1993. And The Chronic spent 8 months in the Billboard top 10, and the album's 3 singles became top 10 Billboard singles. Nothing But a G-Thing reached number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 1 on the Hot Rap Singles and Hot R&B Singles chart. And Dre's production popularized the G-Funk subgenre with gangsta rap, and then the album has been widely regarded as one of the most important and influential albums of the 90s and one of the best produced hip-hop albums. In 2019, the album was selected by the Library of Congress for preservation in the National Recording Registry as culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant. And the production on The Chronic was seen as an innovative and groundbreaking and received universal acclaim from critics. All music commented on Dr. Dre's efforts here. Dre established his patented G-Funk sound, fat, blunted Parliament funkadelic beats, soulful backing vocals and live instruments in the rolling bass lines and whiny synths, and that for the next 4 years, it was virtually impossible to hear mainstream hip-hop that wasn't affected in some way by Dr. Dre and his patented G-Funk. Unlike other hip-hop acts, such as the Bomb Squad that sampled heavily, Dr. Dre only utilized one or few samples per song. And more to it, the album was very controversial. It was very controversial at the time, as the subject matter included sexism, violent representations. It was noted that the album was a frightening amalgam of the inner city street gangs that includes misogynistic, sexual politics, and violent revenge scenarios, all that, etc. Most of the N.W.A members were addressed on the album. That includes Eazy-E and Cube were dissed on the second single, Dre Day, while MC Ren, however, was shouted out on the album's intro. So yes, Dre called out Eazy, and Eazy called out Dre back, so the rest is history. And Snoop also, was featured on the song, and he's calling out Eazy on that. But then later, Snoop regrets even calling out Eazy, and he said that he wishes that he could rap with Eazy-E, featured on the song and all that. Everything was a lot of drama back then. But, this album is still funky. I'm still listening to it to this day. And I gotta let y'all know that Nothing But a G-Thing was released as the first single of November 19th, 1992, and it peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. and #1 on the R&B, on the hot R&B hip hop singles and tracks and hot rap singles chart, and it sold over 1 million copies. And the Recording Industry Association of America certified it platinum on March 24th of 1993. And the song was nominated for Best Rap Performance by a duo or group at the 1994 Grammy Awards, but they lost to Diggable Planets, Rebirth of Slick, Who Like That. And yes, I did mention the album cover was heavily inspired by the We Want Easy single cover, which was also intended to be a tribute to the Zig-Zag cigarette rolling papers logo by Zig-Zag. And the rolling papers of it are commonly known in cannabis culture to be used to roll up that stuff. And yes, the album definitely, Entertainment Weekly and Rolling Stone talk about it. They say that this album storms with rage and it strolls with confidence and reverberates with a social realism that's often ugly and horrifying. And Dr. Dre did use the other samples too. He used blaxploitation samples to put in some of the songs here, like he did for and with a gun. He did pick up that line from Goldie and his brother, where they're talking about, "You don't understand, do you? For us to get rid of the pimps, the pushers, and the prostitutes, and then we can start all over again clean." So yes, that's the line from the movie. That is the line from the movie. And more to it, by 2015, the album sold 5.7 million copies in the US, and it was certified triple platinum by the RIAA on November 3rd of 1993. And it was Dre's second best-selling album as his follow-up, the Chronic 2001, and it was certified platinum. And the album first appeared on music charts in 1993, peaking on the Billboard 200 at #3 and peaking on the top R&B hip-hop albums at #1. And the Chronic spent 8 months in the Billboard Top 10. And the album's 3 singles became top 10 Billboard singles. And Nothing But a G Thing peaked at #2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and at #1 on both the Hot Rap Singles and Hot R&B Singles charts. And Dre Day became a top 10 on 4 different charts, including the Hot R&B Singles #6 and the Hot 100 #8. And it didn't chart in the UK until the year 2000, which was 25 years ago, and it re-entered the charts in 2003, peaking on the Ireland album's top 75 at #48 and on the UK album's top 75 in 2004 at #43. As of 2015, it sold 260,814 copies there. Man, this album has a lot of bangers on it, and it's got guesses on here. You got the DOC, you got Corrupt, Jewel, Daz, Nate Dogg, Rage, Warren G, Lady of Rage. That's what I said, Rage. Lady of Rage. And RBX. And Bushwick Bill is on here too. This album will always be a classic, man. No doubt about it. No doubt. This is a classic. So Stranded on Death Row, it has Bushwick Bill with Corrupt and RBX and Lady of Rage and Snoop. You also got other bangers. High Powered, Lyrical Gangbang, Let Me Ride, one of my favorites, with additional vocals with Jewel. And Jewel was definitely featured on Dre Day. This album is just classic, man. Little Ghetto Boy, These Stuffs, and The Day Took Over, The Doctor's Office, The Roach, The Chronic Outro. It's all the songs on here on the list right here. And I got the poster with Dr. Dre just chilling right there by the Impala, 6'4", Impala. Just being Dr. Dre. If you love West Coast rap, hip hop, or just rap and hip hop in general, this is a must to own in your collection. Check this out. Super immaculate, super dope. I got it from Target. Target. As y'all see that. What is your favorite song off the album? Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and comment. Follow your boy. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Keep bumping this album on your turntables. Keep bumping the heck out of it. Peace, y'all. Peace to all of y'all.